What's up guys, my name is JodyCook5 and welcome back to an episode of the Player Career Series. Before we get into things, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. And in terms of all my socials, they're all linked down below so you can keep up to date with everything going on with the channel. We've started live to Barcelona quite nicely in all of this day, and we're looking to try and continue that with this game away from home at Valencia then. Looking for a result here, and it'd be nice to be able to get on the score sheet once again. Seems to be life in Barcelona is treating us very well, but let's see if this game treats us well. Let's get into things and see what happens. Very excited for this one to get underway, but before we do so, we need to see what our objectives are. We need a 7.5 rating, we need 3 shots on target, and then we release an assist on goal then. I feel like that's achievable. Definitely feel like we can get that done. Let's get into things then and see if we can. Here we go then, we're about to get things kicked off here at Valencia, and this is the kickoff then as we pass it around, and we're just going to get a feeling for the game. Barcelona are definitely known for their passing attributes, that's for sure. Having played the few games that we have in the Barcelona shirt, we've kind of come to terms with being able to kind of have the passing attributes that a lot of the team have got, that is for sure. We seem to drag the ball wide on the right hand side, looking for an opportunity to put it into the box, but as you can see the Valencia defence are well set up. Trying to push it into the middle now as Romeo picks it up, as we've got a chance to shoot, we do exactly that, but the keeper will collect that comfortably. Nice and early shot though, that has to be said, as Valencia look to go on the attack themselves then and create something, but they lose the ball straight away as João Cancelo makes a really good interception and then makes the tackle. Berardi latches onto that as the tackle was kind of put onto the Valencia player, but Berardi latches onto it as you can see, challenging with the defenders now as we're playing for Ferran Torres, and he's got himself a goal just inside 6 minutes, and that's the assist. Job done straight away inside 6 minutes. Very good stuff, and Ferran Torres is the man, that is for sure. Very nice finish, very cool, calm and collective in that situation. He tucks it away perfectly, to be honest, and he was a decent bit of space, unmarked at the same time. No brainer to pass into him in that situation, and he has battered it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 for Barcelona then. Best start that we could possibly have hoped for in this tie for Valencia, that is for sure, as we continue on in the first half. 17 minutes being played. Valencia haven't really posed any threat in terms of going forward. They look to try and see if they can create something for themselves and create some sort of counter-attack here. They play it on the right hand side then, as you can see. Vega picks it up, the number 8 for Valencia. Does well to be able to drag it on the right hand side then. He looks to try and see if he can offload it. He just passed it back momentarily though. Duro now picks it up, the number 9, as he passes it onto the wing. Once again, they're passing it around really nicely here. If they can get someone in space, we'll definitely be in trouble, that is for sure. Decent opportunity would actually kind of create for themselves, but as you can see, they're taking them time in doing so. But as you can see on the edge of the area now, Papeyu picks it up in the middle of the park then as he looks to try and offload it to his teammate. They're still on the right hand side, really hard to get past the defence, but they do find an inroad. But De Stegen with a very, very good save, that is for sure. Corner kick being taken by Valencia then, as Papeyu's the man to whip it in for the corner. Brabevic tries to get the winner then, as you can see, as it comes out to us. We get the touch to it, but it's not enough, as you can see, as Valencia is still on the ball here. Another chance for Vega as he puts it into the box, and shot blocked, and Doggy with a lovely interception then as Berardi finds us on the counter-attack here. He plays it out on the left-hand side, looking for a decent space here as he runs into the gap. Only in ourselves and the keeper to beat if we can get the shot off, and it is a very good save then from Madrid then as he puts it out into the play. And that was pretty much it for the first half, to be honest. It was a pretty dull first half. The start was really quick, but I feel like we sat back on that knowing that we were already 1-0 up so early on. Decent terms of objectives also ready, one more shot on target and we should be pretty much there in all honesty. So yeah, looking forward to the second half as we look to get a second straight away then as we get things started off then. As you can see, Valencia did actually have the restart, but we picked the possession up straight away. Decent shot there. Masvidili with a very good save, falling out to Ndoggy. Ndoggy to Torres. Torres has got a chance here as he holds the ball up. He finds Ndoggy on the left hand side, tries to put it into the box, he can't. Brabevic tries to clear his lines also, but he puts it onto his teammate then, and a lovely challenge was actually made initially, and that will be a throw into Valencia then. Still on the press, still looking for that second goal. We need to kind of put our foot on the gas now if we want any sort of chance of claiming these 3 points. Yes, we are 1-0 up. Yes, we have our favour in terms of being in front, but it can change just like that. And as you can see, Valencia go on some sort of attack themselves here as Bar picks it up onto Vega. Vega plays it onto his teammate Duro then as he takes his time and he holds off the midfield really well at the same time. Looking for a chance here as Duro kind of assesses his options, and he just passed it back momentarily. Onto Papeyu it goes. He puts it out onto the wing then. Canos picks it up on the right hand side, looking to try and see if he can get an overlap runner there, and as you can see, and he does actually exactly that. Now a chance to put it into the box as Castellio picks it up. He's only just come onto the pitch here, but Kounde with a lovely interception there making a big tackle, keeping it in play also. How he's done that, I'm not too sure. And Doggy looks to clear it onto De Stegen. De Stegen on the left-hand side, finding Kounde. And now the play continues now as Fran Torres picks it up on the left-hand side, offering support here as we make a run here. We are onside also. Advantage being played as a foul was committed, but we still continue on. We look to skip past the defenders as we play in Gundogan. And then has a lovely chance here, but Madrid with a very good save. And that will be that. As you can see, 12 minutes left of the tie. Both sides have poised a lot of threat. We was obviously lucky to be able to get an early goal, but we need to be able to get another to be able to solidify this result, that is for sure. 10 minutes left to play as we've got a chance here as we played in a decent bit of area on the pitch here. Cancelo picks it up on the right hand side, looking to offload it to one of his teammates then to create some sort of a kind of attacking opportunity for himself. Tries to get the pass across, but he can't. Second time lucky though, as you can see. And now we find ourselves in a perfect position, finding our teammate, but unfortunately just can't get the shot off. Pape with a really good interception as Valencia look to go on their counter-attack themselves as white shirts are going in numbers here, but as you can see, are nicely kind of stopped in their tracks here as we go on the counter-attack ourselves once again. Araujo puts it on Cancelo on the right hand side, then he tries to offload it straight away, but he has to go back on himself, onto Martinez, onto Kounde, Kounde onto his teammate Gundogan, Gundogan puts it onto Berardi, Berardi nods it on down. We've had a lovely chance in the shot, and we find ourselves with a goal, and that should be game, set, and the match, that is for sure. What a celebration that is. I really like that animation, to be honest. Really happy with that. A second goal in the tie, the first for ourselves. We've got an assist, we've got a goal, we've contributed in the best manner possible, and we find ourselves in a really good position now, having only seconds left pretty much in this tie, so it's no way back for Valencia, that's for sure. Berardi nods it down perfectly as we make a decent touch on the left foot, and we just absolutely ping it on the right foot. Brabic tries to get across us to be able to kind of get the block in, but at the same time he wasn't successful. Masvidili could have done a slightly bit better than that also there, as he just parries it into his own net. Lovely chance, well taken, and now we are going to be victorious. 2-0 in the end here at the Estadio Mestalla. Really good game in the end. It was definitely end to end. It was definitely close in all matters of the game right up to the end, that is for sure. We started off early and we finished off late, exactly what we wanted, and we find ourselves with another 3 points in the Liga as we celebrate with our teammates then, awaiting our objectives that we did complete. And look at that, we're doing very well for ourselves. 9.3 rating, 93 minutes being played, 1 goal, 1 assist and 4 shots on target. That should be the objective done for ourselves also, and as you can see we completed 3 objectives at the same time. 2,180 XP gained also, as you can see. We're just having a little flick through on what that was kind of gained from at the same time. Only need 5,300 XP to go up to level 29, so we're pretty much there or thereabouts, and the objectives were completed. Very good victory, and now we're going to be pushing on to the next fixtures. Life here at Barcelona has always been sweet, but this makes it even sweeter. We've got a chance to play in the UEFA Champions League, and this is our group then. We've got Chelsea, we've got Marseille, and we've got BSC Young Boys. Having previously played Marseille under Ajax, knowing what we're going to expect from them, but as I can say, we've got a very big game in Chelsea also, and that is going to be the first game of the Champions League era then. Looking forward to this one, our first actual kind of competition that has been a massive one in that aspect. Obviously, we played in the Europa League with Ajax, but we didn't really compete in the best of manners possible, so we're going to be taking this one nice and seriously. These are objectives we need to complete: 7.5 rating, 3 shots on target, and for the team to have at least 55% possession. Going into the tie, we had a lot of confidence after the previous game, to be honest. We've been scoring quite frequently, and this is a time for us to prove ourselves on the big stage, that is for sure. We pick it up on the right hand side, looking to try and see if we can offload it to one of our teammates then, Cancelo. He makes a run, but he's offside, but we're just going to make a burst for ourselves, to be honest, knowing that we've got the pace and everything else to beat the defenders. We put it into Berardi, finds Ferran Torres, and he's so unlucky because Thiago Silva's made a perfect block then, denying Ferran Torres in that situation, and it does go out of play eventually then as we're reaching near to the 10-minute mark now. Chelsea haven't poised any threat, but they're looking to go and do that themselves here on one attack here. Sterling picks it up on the left hand side, looking to play it into the middle then as he finds Caicedo. Caicedo back to Sterling then as he looks to try and offload it then, and he does really well at the same time. Caicedo on the ball as he finds Sterling back again here. Sterling's got a chance as he looks to try and see if he can get the shot off. Back to Caicedo it goes. 1s and 2s. He's got Sterling with the shot, but Sagan with the save then at his near post. Sterling knows that he should have done slightly better with that one. This Sagan will cover his near post very happily, and he'll do that all day, that is for sure. 22-minute mark now, and Chelsea have poised a lot of threats into that first goal, and they've got another chance here as Caicedo runs himself into the box. He offloads it to Ziyech, who's got a decent chance. He takes the shot, Araujo blocks, back out to Caicedo. To Stegen with another save, then 2 saves in quick succession for the German goalkeeper as he keeps his side in it, then level as at the moment as it's still 0-0 as we reach the 25th minute mark. They play it short from the corner here as Hakim Ziyech picks it up on the edge of the box, looking to offload it as Nkunku takes a shot, but it is blocked. Now we go on the counter-attack ourselves, so we play a 1-2 with Berardi then, looking for options as Ferran Torres picks it up on the left-hand side, and Doggy travelling also as Doggy picks it up on the left-hand side, looking to opportunity here as he puts it into the gap. Lovely pass. We've only got the keeper to beat if we can, and we've definitely done that. It's 1-0, and it's our first goal in the Champions League. Hopefully the first of many, that is for sure, but what's the goal there? It is poking it past the keeper to make it 1-0. Really couldn't ask for any more as a player and everything else at the moment, because it seems to be that everything is good that is happening for us at the moment. Just keeps coming and coming. We hit them on the break then. Chelsea have been poising a lot of threat, and this is about the time that we kind of nipped it in the bud and got the goal that it kind of slowed down the momentum for Chelsea and hopefully upped the game for ourselves. That is for sure. Lopez having no chance getting that to that one. That is for sure. And we are now 1-0 up. Then Chelsea get themselves restarted then as they look to go on the attack straight away as Sterling picks it up on the wing. He back kills it onto Nkuku. They link up really well with a 1-2. As you can see, Jackson was found, but an interception was made as Dion finds us in the middle of the park. Ferran Torres makes a run, and we see it straight away as we play in Ferran Torres. Ferran running with it on the left-hand side, looking to opportunity here as he plays it onto ourselves. Decent chance, but straight at the goalkeeper. Then that could have been the second goal just like that, but it wasn't to be as we fumbled it straight at Lopez. Then near to the end of the first half, 10 minutes left of this first, and Sterling has been the full front of everything for Chelsea so far. He picks it up again on the wing then as Jackson runs with it after a pass being played by Sterling. Jackson back to Sterling then as he looks to try and offload it to one of his teammates in the box here, but he just holds it up momentarily, finding Caicedo on the edge. Jackson now on the ball now as he looks to try and see if he can find a teammate, but De Jong makes a lovely interception there, sticking a foot out, and we offer ourselves availability on the right hand side then as we look to cut inside on the left, literally toying with Enzo then as he looks to try and stay on his feet there as we try and see if we can travel the ball with a little bit longer, finding Ferran Torres onto Gundogan onto his teammate Ferran Torres, and we have got the goal to make it 2-0. We pretty much created that little bit of play. We wouldn't have got an assist or any meanings to it whatsoever, but we find ourselves now 2-0 up going into the break. Perfect kind of opportunity, and it is taken nicely. Ferran Torres, 2 goals in 2. He's loving life here at Barcelona so far. His third season at the club, and he's definitely showing his worth, that is for sure. Really good goal, beating the keeper nice and easy there. Just thumps it on his right foot, leaving the keeper no chance of saving that one whatsoever, and that should be it for the half-time whistle as we're going to be going down to the tunnel. 2-0 up then. We'll definitely take that, that is for sure. Very happy we've got a goal. We've set up a goal ourselves, not the assist, but we've set up the play, so we're definitely getting involved. 8.4 rating, sorry, 2 shots being taken and 32% on possession, so need a few more shots on target, and we need to better our possession game if we would like to complete our objectives. Into the second half we go as we get things restarted then, as we look to kind of start straight away like we did in the first. De Jong plays it straight away, as you can see, as he finds the gap, and we look to try and go on the run straight away also. We beat the Sarsi so well, and look at this for the most easiest goal from the kickoff. Chelsea caught completely napping, and we find ourselves now 3-0 up, 2 goals for ourselves at the moment, and that is definitely the one way to start the second half, that is for sure. Another goal added to the many that we have on the tally so far. Could not knock it, that is for sure. Really well done. Not exactly surprised in terms of the result in the end, but I'm definitely surprised in terms of our performance, that is for sure. Barcelona are a prestigious club, so we know that results like this are going to be coming every single time. Well, I mean, we hope so anyway. That's what we're aiming for, but we're definitely living up to the expectation now. That is for sure. 53 minutes into the second half then, as we look to try and see if we can win the ball back straight away and create a 4 for ourselves. We just want goals, but Chelsea look to kind of go on the other means here as Caicedo puts it into the box and onto Nkuku. Nkuku finds Jackson. Really good chance there for Chelsea. Best of the second half so far, but the keeper makes a very good save. Then it just bounces out to, as you can see, Kounde, and then as you can see, he looks to try and see if he can offload it to a teammate and kind of find himself in a better position and do so in the best ways possible. We're now getting into the latter parts of this second half now as we reach the 67th minute mark, and we make a really good interception there, as you can see, but unfortunately doesn't really span to anything much as Chelsea tried to see if they can clear their lines to themselves. We've had a really good game in all honesty though, 3 goals in this tie. I was definitely not expecting such a kind of vast majority in terms of possession and everything else, but it seems to be that we've just been able to control this game in a nice manner. They've had their chances, don't get me wrong, but it's time that we've kind of had points where we've gone in an attack and we've just taken them, and that's the matters of football. If you don't take your chances, you're going to be in these situations. But yeah, just one of those. But we still got a little bit of time here, because you can see 72-minute mark, and we're just kind of passing it about each other. We know that we don't need to do anything else, but I'd love another goal. A hat-trick would be perfect, and we might have a chance here or there as we retrieve the ball really high up the field then. We play 1-2 with Ferran Torres as we make a burst on the left-hand side. Using our pace, we try and see if we can beat Reece James, and we do so well to do so at the same time. We cut in on the right with only the keeper to beat, and we have done it. We've got a hat-trick in a European competition. Not something that we have never achieved ourselves before. I don't think we even got a hat-trick in the Europa League previously also. So this is a massive achievement for us and a perfect end to this fixture, that is for sure. No doubt that this would have gone any other better than this could have possibly imagined in that aspect. So really, really happy. Decent effort on the right peg. Keep having no chance with that one. And it is now 4-0 to Barcelona then. And we've still got a little bit of time left. Still 12 minutes left of this tie. Knowing that we don't have to play though, it seems to be that the game's kind of gone a little bit flat now. Knowing that we don't have to come out of the block straight away. But we've still got some sort of chance here. And Enzo's got a bit of frustration brought out. I initially thought that was a red in my opinion. But the referee is only interested in giving nothing. I thought might be a yellow. But nothing was given. And we have got a long free kick. We're going to play it short straight away then as Kounde's straight there. We get the ball straight back though, as you can see as Araja backheels it. And look at that for a simple bit of finishing. What a goal, what a bit of play, and what a team this is, to be honest. 5-0. What a way to start our Champions League campaign with a massive game sorted in a 5-0 victory. As I say, we did not expect this whatsoever, but we have got it, and this is exactly how it's planned out to be. Araja with a simple back heel. He doesn't even look, he just knows we're going to run into that sort of gap. And as I say, this is so sublime. Really good effort on the right foot once again, just travelling it into the bottom corner. Keep having no chance with that one, and Lopez won't be watching this one back anytime soon. 4 goals in the end for ourselves, 5 in the end for Barcelona, and we will collect the match ball. Really, really good stuff. I think that's the most goals that we've ever scored within a game also. I think I've only ever scored 3 is my maximum that I've scored. Now we have bumped that up to 4, and we've gained a lot of XP by doing so also. It's 2,652 XP that we gained from that. So close now to level 29. Only 1,360 XP off of level 29. So it should be the next game that we do actually compete in. We should be able to have it where we will be level 29, and we'll have some more skill points to use at the same time also. 2 objectives completed out of the 3. Obviously, you know the one is possession that we didn't complete, but the rating and the shots were complete. Everything else absolutely perfect. Really, really happy with that, and let's go on to the next game of this episode. Before we get into the next game of the episode, it was nice to hear some nice points made about ourselves as a Barcelona player, meaning that we've been a revelation for Barca. So it's nice to see that the Barca fans are talking about us in such high manner, and so is the media. We have a simulation game now after that few games, and we got a game against Elche, who were bottom of the table. Wasn't really interested in playing this one, but unfortunately only a 2-2 in the end. We do actually seem to get on the score sheet. Very happy that we do, but unfortunate that we wasn't able to get a win. But with that being said, we do gain over to level 29, so we have got 3 skill points, and we spend them very nicely, and we're going to complete everything to do with the shooting, and we have got our week foot absolutely done and dusted. With another simulation goal, get a game in this episode against Girona away from home, then 2-1 in the end. We don't actually get any sort of goals or anything ourselves, but at least we were able to get a victory and get all 3 points on the board. From having that victory at Girona, that actually gained another playstyle that we were able to complete for our player. Looking at the different ones that I would like to select, I felt like it was quite clear at the time which would be the best point possible, and that would be the rapid playstyle then. So if you're not familiar with the playstyles that we do have, we've got the finesse shot as a playstyle, we have the chip shot as a playstyle, the first touch as a playstyle, the Trivela, and now the rapid playstyle. 5 playstyles at the moment, with a possible number 2 to complete. Then another bit of good news, as we are crowned player of the month here at La Liga. This has been a phenomenal month for us and a good first month here at Barcelona, and we've definitely rounded it off in the best way possible with gaining a Player of the Month award. Nice words mentioned also in the article, and this is definitely what we would like as a Barcelona player. Third and final game of the episode now comes up against Real Madrid in El Clasico then. This doesn't get any bigger than what we can currently see, and we're going to be waiting for our objectives to complete in the game. We need a 7.5 rating, we need a 30% dribble success rate, and we need at least 2 shots on target. Let's get straight into things, and come on the boys. The nerves were definitely there for this one, knowing how kind of prestigious this fixture, knowing how much history is behind it, knowing that a result would be so much meaningful in terms of the players, the manager and the fans, and this would be a very big step in our career. As you can see, João Cancelo getting stuck into things on the right hand side. He wins it off to Tchouaméni. He finds Berardi on the right hand side, then he puts it onto De Jong. De Jong plays a really kind of well-weighted pass in all honesty as he plays it onto the right hand side. We just dragged too far, but we'd look to try to see if we can offload it to one of our teammates. We do. Ferran Torres picks it up, and unfortunately unfortunately it just wasn't enough to be able to get the shot off, and it was the end of that attack. 9 minutes into the tie, both sides have had the odd chance going up on the field, but to be honest, these first 10 minutes have been the case of possession and everything else. Real Madrid look to try and see if they can get something going for themselves here as they're just playing it around in the middle of the park. Lukaku picks it up as he's transferred over from Roma now, as you can see, and a lovely bit of play here finds Martinez ripping it into the box. Tchouaméni can't win the header. João Cancelo clears as we find De Jong straight away from a first time pass. Back onto De Jong then, as you can see on the right hand side. He just puts it back onto Koundé. Koundé to Cancelo finds Berardi on the right hand side. He makes a lovely run. We asked for the ball to be played for ourselves, so we were in a decent bit of space. The defender tries to get to it. We square it to Torres, and Torres has once again got a goal. That's 3 goals in 3, I'm pretty sure. Unbelievable stuff that we've actually played. Yeah, so 3 goals in 3. Unbelievable stuff from Ferran Torres, and it is first blood to Barcelona in this El Clasico. This couldn't go any better than we possibly imagined, that is for sure. The defender did mistime his tackle, and I thought originally he would have given away a penalty. I was definitely taking it, that is for sure. But we saw Ferran Torres in a bit of space, and it was only ample to be able to put it into his feet. First time shot, Courtois having no chance for that one. I think it actually ricochets off his body and into the back of the net, and we are now 1-0 up. Then Real Madrid get themselves started off there once again here as Lukaku looks to try and see if he can go on the run straight away. Unfortunately, he just can't really seem to get anything going, and he has to put it back onto his teammate Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni puts it back onto Lukaku then as they play it around the middle as Camavinga now on the ball, put it onto Modric. Modric still going then, as you can see, two seasons into the career mode, and he should be about 38, 39 at the moment, so he's definitely a veteran of the game. He will definitely poise some threat for Madrid at the moment now as Immobile picks his teammate out really nicely, and Ter Stegen is forced into a very big save from the Belgian striker then as it goes out for a corner kick. 20 minutes being played in this tie as Real Madrid get the corner as they play it short from the corner. Camavinga whips it in, then they clear their lines. Araujo looks to go onto the header as Tchouaméni latches onto it. He takes the shot. Ter Stegen with the save though very easily, just goes to his feet, doesn't even have to bother saving it in that moment in time. He clears his lines, as you can see, as Ferran Torres wins the header as we keep it in play. Now we look for the pass here as Ferran Torres is there, but unfortunately the pass is blocked. We put it back out to Araujo, but Real Madrid in possession straight away as Martinez, number 2 for Real Madrid, picks it up, looking for a runner here as he puts it back onto Modric, but he's seen Immobile in a decent bit of space. He looks to square it to his teammate, and he does exactly that, and Tchouaméni is the man to latch on the header to make it 1-1 just inside 25 minutes. The lead only lasting 10 minutes in the end, so a very, very good bit of play from Real Madrid to kind of bite back so quickly, that is for sure. And the Frenchman Tchouaméni is the man to get on the goal. Very good goal in all honesty, very well worked at the same time. Immobile looked up and knew that Tchouaméni was there, and he was unmarked at the same time. Just rises above everyone else, and Ter Stegen dives way too late to be able to have any involvement in that save whatsoever. And it is now 1-1 in this El Clasico tie. Things are heating up now, that is for sure, and look to continue on now as we look to the 41st minute then near to the end of the first half. Both sides have poised a lot of threat. Both sides have had a lot of chances. Can we be the difference? Can we get into the break 2-1 up? I'm not too sure because Real Madrid have got a chance here. Camavinga picks it up in the middle of the park as he looks to offload it, but unfortunately can't. Romeo picks up the pieces then, finding Araujo onto Gundogan as he puts it back to Mondogi, back onto Gundogan then as he plays a 1-2. Gundogan looking like he doesn't want the ball here, as you can see every time he receives it it's a first time pass. Back onto Ferran Torres then on the left hand side. He looks to try and offload it, but he can't. Ferran Torres loses out on possession, and looks to be that Real Madrid have gone the counter attack themselves. Tchouaméni picks it up and he turns his man. He does so well, but it's not enough to beat the keeper on this occasion then as Ndoggy keeps it in play then as he looks to offload it, and that will be half time then in the El Clasico. 1-1 as it currently stands, with thanks to Ferran Torres' first goal in the 15th minute, but unfortunately Tchouaméni bit back in the 25th minute, and we go down the tunnel even Stevens. Then as we look at the rating, 7.5 rating, 100% in terms of dribble success rate. We just need 2 shots on target to be able to get all objectives for the most possible XP. We start things off in the second half as we look to try and see if we can create something straight away. We play in Ferran Torres on the left hand side, but he loses the ball straight away as Modric picks it up in the middle of the park, looking to offload it to Martinez as he makes a really good run on the right hand side, then causing some problems. We try and get the tackle in, but we can't. Seems to be that the final touch actually did come off us, and it will be a throw-in then as they look to throw it straight onto Immobile. He plays it back onto Martinez. He makes a burst on the right-hand side, looking to find his teammate Immobile then, and he does exactly that. Bellingham onto Lukaku. What a chance this is! But Ter Stegen with a very, very big save, that is for sure. As we reach the 50th minute mark now, 5 minutes into the second half. Both sides are looking good. Real Madrid looking the second half bit stronger, that is for sure, as Immobile picks it up on the edge of the area, looking to run with it here as he doesn't see if he put it onto his teammate, as he puts it back onto Modric. Modric onto his teammate Martinez. He's been the full front of everything everything on the wing. He whips it in. Lukaku with the header. He reaches it onto Bellingham, and the shot goes into the side netting. What a chance that is to get in front in this tie. But unfortunately, they just could not take it, and it still stays a 2-1 then. Off the goal kick, we look to kind of play it straight away short, and they do exactly that. Koundé picks it up on the right-hand side to Cancelo, and what a pass it is from Berardi. Just flicks it on the right-hand side, knowing that we're there. We can't get the run off any well, to be honest, as they look to play it back onto the goalkeeper as Courtois retrieves it, and he looks to clear his lines, and he does exactly that, but only as far as Romeu. Romeu puts it onto Torres. He finds us in a decent position straight away. We look to go around the defenders here as we beat Militao for pace. Only the keeper to beat, and we find ourselves now 2-1 up in the El Clasico. 57 minutes gone, and this is a perfect way to start this second half, that is for sure. We started a little bit shaky with Real Madrid having a few chances early on in the second, but it seems to be we've put them nerves to bed because we have got ourselves a second goal, the first one in our El Clasico history, and it is a definitely good way of putting it in the board, that is for sure. Really, really happy with that one. Hard keeper to beat, Courtois. He's definitely a top keeper. Haven't faced many in our time, and he is definitely one of them, but we've beaten him on this occasion, and it is now 2-1. As you can see, Xavi Hernandez very happy with the efforts of his players so far, but we've still got a fair while to go. Still half an hour to play in this tie, so we look to try and see things out here. As you can see, Vinny Jr. tries to go on the attack himself though, but Christensen's just come onto the pitch and he receives it in the middle of the park. De Jong looks to offload it on the right side as Berardi picks it up as he passes it back to Koundé. Koundé onto his teammate Cancelo. Cancelo picks it up on the right hand side, looking to see if he can find a teammate here as he looks to put it into the box. He does that. Berardi picks it up. He looks to take the shot, but he can't, and the shot was blocked initially. Then as he clears his lines, then the Real Madrid defenders then, but Araujo does so well to pick it up. He puts it on the left hand side to Ndogi, then Gundogan picks it up. He back heels it onto Ndogi, back to Gundogan, back to Ndogi. 1-2s flying everywhere so far. The passing is very kind of so flurries of passes. They're moving so freely, and we find ourselves in a decent bit of space, and we find ourselves 3-1 up, 2 goals in this El Clasico, and you could not write it of how well this has gone, how well this episode has gone in total, to be honest. Really, really good stuff. This is exactly what we wanted here at the Barcelona player. We want to be winning games, we want to be winning trophies, and this definitely looks the way to go, that is for sure. Really nice bit of passing, just found ourselves in a decent bit of gap here, and we didn't really have too much to be able to beat the defenders at the same time. Really, really happy with that one, and it's another effort into the back of the net it goes, and we are now 3-1 up, and we're hoping that should be pretty much it in this tie, as we don't have long left in this tie, and we look to have the full-time whistle being blown here at Barcelona, and we have walked away with a 3-1 victory, and most importantly, we've got the up on the derby, and we have won the El Clasico. It's very, very hard to come around and say that these days, but we have definitely done it in the best of manners possible, and we are now got another 3 points in this title challenge as we look to claim the Liga for another time in their history. 10 racing, 92 minutes being played, 2 goals and 1 assist. Then very, very happy with that one, and as you can see, the objectives were all completed at the same time, so we couldn't go any better, to be honest. So happy, really happy for the boys, happy for the manager, and most importantly, happy for the fans. Here is the Liga table as it stands, then currently sitting on 19 points. Then we've played 8, we've won 6, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 1, obviously, with losing 1 at the start of the season. 3 points clear of the Deportivo Alves, but obviously they've got a game in hand to play. Real Betis are on 15 points, they're a little bit below, but as you can see in the table, it's very mixed, that's for sure, and there's not a lot that splits it. There's only about 5 points that splits ourselves from the top 8 to Real Sociedad, all to play for, and we've got another big game against Osasuna and Atletico Madrid in the next episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.